Hey guys, how y'all doing? Oh man, I miss you so much. Kids Crew's not on again this week, and that sucks, but that's okay. We've got a little video for you that hopefully will just give you a little bit of Kids Crew. So I miss Kids Crew and I want to keep going, so I hope that you can be with me and do this together. So let's do Kids Crew on the internet. All right, here we go. So what's the first thing we do at Kids Crew? Oh, you know what? Normally when we go to Kids Crew, you guys like to play tip. So I think I'm going to go play tip with my dog. I'm going to go see if I can find her and tip her and then see. I'm going to run away really quick and see if she chases me. All right? We got to be shh, quiet. Can you see her? There she is. All right. Let's go tip her. Shh. Ready. Tip! She's not following me. Oh! She's not very good at this game. Look, she doesn't know how to play tip at all. Oh, man, silly dog. Well, what's another? Oh, I know. How about we'll play a game together online, all right? Ready? Here we go. So I need you all to stand up. If you're not standing up, we're going to play a game. All right. This game's a pretty sick one. It's pretty fun. So the way it works is there's three options, okay? There's either a tiger, there's a tree, or there's a ninja! Okay, you have to choose one of those three, and if you choose the same one as me, you're out, okay? It's going to be 3 rounds, see if you can last, so don't choose the same one, all right, ready? Choose something. Tiger! Oh, if you had tiger, you're out. Oh, so if you had ninja or tree, you're not out. That's right. Here we go. Next one, for those of you who are still in. Ready? Ninja! Oh, who had ninja? Oh, man. All right, I hope some of you are still in. Here we go. Third one. Are you ready? Ninja! Oh, you thought I was going to do tree, didn't you? Oh, but I did ninja. All right. Is anyone still in? Oh, I'm sure there's someone still in. Well done if you've won. All right. If you got out, that's all right. Let's go again. We'll go again. Here we go. Ready? Stand up. Are you ready? All right. Pick your one. 3, 2, 1. Tree! Oh, who had tree? If you had tree, bad luck. You're out. All right, here we go. Next one. Pick your next one, either tree, ninja, or tiger. Ninja! Oh, did you have ninja? Bad luck if you had ninja. You're out. Okay, next one. Last one. Ready? Tree! Oh, who had tree? Bad luck. Who's still in? I hope there's a few of you still in. Oh, that's all right. All right, here we go. One more. We'll play one more game. Everyone back in. See if you can survive this round. Don't pick what I pick. All right, ready? Choose something. 3, 2, 1. Tiger! Did you have tiger? If you had tiger, bad luck. You're out. That's all right. We'll do something else. All right, ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ninja! Did you have ninja? If you had ninja, bad luck. That's all right. You're out. Okay, here we go. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Tree! Oh, tree! Here we go. All right. I hope some of you won. If you didn't win, I'll give you a tip. You can just remember all the things I did, and then you can play again. And if you remember right, you win. So there you go. That's right. We'll have some fun. Okay, I hope you had a bit of fun there. I had fun. I love playing with you guys. So let me know in the comments if you won the game or not, all right? Let me know if you won a round. But otherwise, I think after we play a game, the thing we normally do at Kids Crew is we do a talk. And I think last week we were talking about how Jesus has so much power. And so I think we should read a little bit more about Jesus' story and how much power he's got. So we're going to read from Mark, and we're going to see Jesus be super powerful. All right, so from Mark chapter 15 is what I'm going to read for you guys, and let's wait and see what Jesus does this time, eh? Early the next morning, the chief priests, the nation's leaders, and the teachers of the law of Moses met together with the whole Jewish council. They tied up Jesus and led him off to Pilate. He asked Pilate asked Jesus, "Are you the king of the Jews?" "Those are your words," Jesus answered. The chief priests brought many charges against Jesus. Then Pilate questioned him again. "Don't you have anything to say, Jesus? Don't you hear what crimes that you have done?" But Jesus didn't answer, and Pilate was amazed. What? I mean, Jesus wasn't super powerful then. He didn't really say anything. All right, well, we'll keep reading on and we'll see what happens. Hopefully Jesus will show his power soon. All right, the soldiers led Jesus inside the courtyard of the fortress and called together the rest of the troops. They put a purple robe on him, and on his head they placed a crown that they made out of thorn branches. Oh, that doesn't sound very nice. They made fun of Jesus and shouted, "Hey, you, King of the Jews!" Then they beat him on the head with a stick. They spit on him and knelt down and pretended to worship him. Man, that doesn't sound fun at all. Why isn't Jesus showing his power? Oh, he must show it soon. We'll keep reading. I'm sure he'll show his power soon. The soldiers took Jesus to Golgotha, which means place of a skull. There they gave him some wine mixed with a drug to ease the pain, but he refused to drink it. He refused to drink it because he's super powerful. He's got something up his sleeve. They nailed Jesus to a cross and gambled to see who would get his clothes. It was about 9 o'clock in the morning when they nailed him to the cross. Wow, okay. Man, he's running out of time. He better show his power pretty soon. People who passed by said terrible things about Jesus. They shook their heads and shouted, "Ha! So you're the one who claimed you could tear down the temple and build it again in 3 days. Save yourself and come down from the cross." Oh, here he goes. He's going to save himself and come down from the cross. The chief priests and the teachers of the law of Moses also made fun of Jesus. They said to each other, "Jesus, he saved others, but he can't even save himself. If he is the Messiah, if he is the King of Israel, let him come down from the cross. Then we will see and believe." Oh man, I'm so ready for Jesus to show his power. About noon, the sky turned really dark and stayed that way until 3 o'clock. Then, about that time, Jesus shouted, "Eloi, Eloi, lema sabachthani," which means, my God, why have you deserted me?" Some of the people standing there heard Jesus and said, "He is calling for Elijah." One of them ran and grabbed a sponge. After he had soaked it in wine, he put it on a stick and held it up to Jesus. He said, "Let's wait and see if Elijah will come and take him down." Man, Jesus is still not using his power. Maybe this guy Elijah will use his power. Oh no. Jesus shouted and then died. Well, that is not what I expected. Why didn't Jesus use his power? I mean, we've heard all these stories about Jesus and he's got more power over storms and over the winds and the waves. He's got power to heal sick people. And we even heard a story where he raised someone from the dead. Why didn't he save himself? Why didn't he use that power? Man, I mean, do you think he wasn't powerful enough? I don't think that can be right, because if he was powerful enough to stop the wind and the waves and to heal people and to bring other people back from the dead, surely he could have stopped himself dying. Which means that I think Jesus must have chosen to die. But why would Jesus choose to die on a cross? Why would he choose that? Why wouldn't he use his power? It's pretty crazy, isn't it? But you see, here's the thing. The Bible's actually got the answer to this question for us. And in the Bible, there's this thing, and it's called sin. And sin is when we disobey God. And so maybe it's like, might be when we get really angry at our brother or our sister and we hit them. Maybe it might be when we tell a lie to someone to try and get out of trouble. But really, sin is just when we do what we want to do instead of doing what God wants us to do. That's what sin is. And I don't know about you, but I've done that before. I've told lies. I've hit my brothers. I've definitely done things that I want to do instead of doing what God wants me to do. But, so the problem with sin is that the Bible also tells us that the punishment for sin is death. Uh-oh. So if I've sinned, and if you've sinned, we need to be punished by death. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? But here's the good news. You see, there's one other verse in Mark that I haven't read yet. It says this. Jesus is talking to his disciples and he says, the Son of Man, which is Jesus, that's just another name for Jesus, says, Jesus did not come to be a slave master, but a slave who will give his life to rescue many people. Man, see, Jesus, he rescues us from this sin. He told his disciples he was going to rescue us from our sin. So good, right? We get to be rescued. But to rescue us, he had to give his own life. He had to die. And that's why he chose to die. Because our punishment for sin is death. But if Jesus wanted to rescue us, then he died instead. Man, I don't know about you, but this is the best and the worst thing I've ever heard. I mean, it kind of sucks. Jesus had to die because of my sin. Doesn't seem very fair that Jesus would die for my sin. It seems really unfair. But man, if Jesus chose to do that, even though it was unfair, it means that he must love us so much. So much! Because he chose to die for us. And that's just crazy. Man, Jesus must love us a lot. So much. And that's awesome. Kids, that's a kind of sad story, but it's also really wonderful for us. But the story doesn't actually end there. But you're going to have to wait till next week to hear the end of the story. So I'm sorry, this is all I've got for today, but I've loved hanging out with you online. I do miss you guys so, so much, and I'm so excited for when you're going to come back and when Kids Crew will be on and we get to play games and talk about God and talk about Jesus. I'm just so excited. But for now, hang on, guys. I hope you're doing okay with all the things that aren't on. We miss you a lot, but we'll be here next week. We'll have another video for you to see how this story ends. But for now, bye!